The third eye is something that I've been talking a lot about recently, and I just came across this quote from Wayne Dyer that I'm definitely going to take as my own, but I'm admitting it once here, folks, that I got this from Wayne Dyer. And it says, "You are always connected." And he's referring to God, source, spirit, cosmic consciousness, whatever you consider it. And he says, the question is, are you ready to stop living at ordinary levels of consciousness? And are you willing to start living at spiritual levels of consciousness? Being in rapport with that which provides everything. And this got me thinking about this other quote that I came across recently from Chase Hughes that is being comfortable does not put you in danger. Is that right? Being comfortable will not put you in danger. And this has gotten me thinking all of this recently. I love the people that inspire me so much because I am constantly inspired by these people. If we want to live on a spiritual level of consciousness, we have to wrap our heads around these ideas of if you want something to occur, you have to contemplate yourself surrounded by whatever it is that you want to occur. Not think about this or that or what you're missing or, the universe responds to whatever you're affirming. So if you say, this is missing in my life, it goes, yes, this is missing in your life. You have to contemplate yourself as if you were already surrounded. What would it look like? What would you feel like? And a big part of this is recognizing that we have an instinct as human beings to freak out about things. Like get upset, get angry. But that's because we once required that for our safety. But now, in this modern day and age, understanding that we are not threatened in any moment by staying comfortable. And I'll admit, I even have times where this is not easy for me. I was actually just laughing at myself in the car because I realized that I have a better ability at staying comfortable in uncomfortable situations with other people that really would get other people mad or feel personal feelings about things. And yet I still get upset at people, annoyed mildly, but that's considered an upset when we are working from A Course in Miracles, which I do most of the time now, as I'm also teaching it, and I don't teach anything that I don't walk. I don't talk anything I don't walk. So I was laughing at myself. I can still allow being in the car and having other drivers annoy me more than I get upset at all when it comes to interpersonal interactions that would otherwise really get personal between people. I thought that was hilarious, but that also showed me for that brief moment how far I had come. Yeah, sure. I've not been working on as much my getting annoyed in the car. I'm working on it. I've been admitting that I'm working on it. That was the one thing I allowed myself for a long time, was getting annoyed at people in the car. But like I said, I'm walking my talk. So even when I get annoyed at people in the car, I stop myself faster and faster and faster and go, nope, not upset about this. Choosing again. Because I walk my talk. I walk my teach. So I did think that was cool though, because just this afternoon, or just this morning, I had the opportunity to get upset about something, take something personally. And rather than allowing myself to get upset about it, I looked at all the options and was excited to move forward with whatever it was that came next. And that might have been me walking away. That might have been me handling a change that I otherwise didn't think needed to be made. But either way, as I could see other people, or I perceived other people to be starting to feel personally sensitive to the situation, I did not let myself start to feel that personal sense of feeling. And then I drove to a client and had someone in front of me not paying attention. And I let that get to me a little bit. But I'm working on it. We're all working on something. And if that's the worst thing in my life right now, is having a slow driver annoy me, I'm cool with that. But I want to remind everybody that the reason why I associate this with a third eye is because in order to truly manifest or develop any sort of spiritual connection that really is truly vibrant, we have to have all of the chakras beneath them, the third eye and the crown, stable, aligned, balanced. Because without that, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be unpredictable. You might manifest this one time doing it this way, but not next time doing it, the same way. And then the next time it'll be a different way, whatever it may be. And as I say, when I talk about manifesting, we manifest everything in our lives. So I'm not talking about pulling money out of thin air, although that could be something you associate it with. I mean anything. When I say manifesting, I mean consciously, rather than on autopilot, responding rather than knee-jerk reacting to our lives. And the more we can get all of those chakras aligned and stable, because they all have points not just connected to our physical body as part of our subtle body, but they all have connections to our psyche. And that third eye is right there. So as you start to channel through the crown chakra, through the third eye, things are going to start to feel really unbalanced. Like a chair with one bad leg. If you don't have all those chakras below it, working from that place of what I call unshakable peace, because at any moment, no matter what's going on, we can be working from that internal state of unshakable peace. I'm working on it with the car thing, but I'm pretty satisfied with where I've got it at with everything else. So I want to remind everybody today, in your pursuit of spiritual awakening, in your pursuit of spirituality, in your pursuit of manifesting, do not let those other chakras go unattended. They are going to manifest as all sorts of instability in your life if you are not, through the conscious awareness of your life, balancing them, aligning them, cleaning things up, ordering your life, as Jordan Peterson would say, organizing your life. Everything around us in the 3D reality has a connection to something going on within us. Connects back to our chakras, connects back to our psyche, and back to our spirit. So if something feels out of alignment in your life, ask yourself, what am I letting skate by? What do I have in my life that I could be cleaning up, that I could be stabilizing? For me, one of those things is not getting upset at people when I'm driving in the car. But I've also come a long, long way in the many, many years that I've been doing this. So I'm pretty proud of that. All right, guys, thank you for joining me for another video. Of course, I'm Ann Blackwood, your Silicon Valley Sage Sister, here to bring consciousness to the forefront of your daily life to make life a little kinder and simpler. And I hope I was able to do that for you today. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. I have 5 spots left for working with me one-on-one. So if you're ready to stop living from those ordinary points of consciousness and get aligned and live open to living at that spiritual level of consciousness, being mindful of your mind, body, and spirit health, and get proactive so that you can get off that hamster wheel of suffering, hurting, and healing, and have happiness come naturally. I want to help you do that through my holistic health sessions. So that's a link in the description. Patreon is a link in the description. That has got all my workshop replays, guided meditations, journal exercises, my intuitive lifestyle course, and starting at just $23 a month. I have so many other links in the description. That includes dōTERRA. I'm wearing my dōTERRA shirt today, and I am so excited because I love it. And I love, we are what we consume, guys. And so I wear what I love. Other links in the description. I know if you're enjoying my videos here, you will enjoy all the links I have in the description. And as always, may the energies you serve you well. And let's keep making our way through.